Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Video number 2 of this 4-video session that I got going on right now. As we are going to talk about the women's Intercontinental title. As the champion, the man, Becky Lynch defends against Lyra Valkyria. This will be the third match of these guys' trilogy for the year. But in reality, this is match number 5 for these two. Matt, 5? Yes, match number 5. Yes, match number 5. And Lyra Valkyria is indeed 3-1 against Becky Lynch, which means the odds are in her favor. The odds are in Lyra Valkyria's favor to regain the women's Intercontinental title. And of course, on the second biggest stage of them all, SummerSlam. We'll see how this goes. But Lyra beat Becky in a 2 out of 3 falls match this past Monday on Raw to get this opportunity. Now, this goes all the way back to 2023, where Lyra Valkyria beat Becky Lynch for the NXT women's title. Lyra Valkyria getting the dub there. Wait. Okay. My math might be off. I said 5, right? I said it's match number 5. It's actually match number 4. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is match number 4. Lyra is 2-1 against Becky. Okay, I had my math right. I had to think about it. I'm like, wait. If this is their 5th match, when was the second match? The second match technically was Backlash. So their match at Halloween Havoc, then the match at Backlash, then the match at Money in the Bank, and now their match at SummerSlam. So this is their 4th match. Again, Lyra is 2-1. So we go all the way back to NXT Halloween Havoc, where Lyra Valkyria retained against Becky Lynch. Then we go 2 years later into Backlash, where Lyra shockingly beat Becky. I didn't even have Lyra winning, but Lyra won that. And the Money in the Bank, where Becky Lynch became the women's Intercontinental champion, becoming the first woman in history to win a world title and the women's Intercontinental title. Retained at Evolution against both Lyra and Bayley. So now here we are, SummerSlam, where these two will get it on. It is in Lyra's favor to win. The question is, will she win? I'm surprised it's actually a regular match, too. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I felt like this should be like this should be some type of match, like some stipulation, like no Extreme Rules, no holds barred, or I mean it's the same. I mean that's the same thing, but you get what I'm saying, like Extreme Rules. I can't say cage match, and I'm gonna get into that cage match in another video, but ladder match. It could have been a ladder match, any type of match. You know what I'm saying? Like this is their 4th time facing. And each of the matches have been regular matches. Like, no stipulations, no nothing. So, it is a bit surprising that this is just going to be a regular match. I think this is probably one of the few feuds that had just no stipulations in their matches. This is one of those feuds it's a rarity that happens. So I'm actually surprised that this is just a regular match. Even so, who do I have winning? If Becky Lynch wins, okay. If Becky Lynch wins this match, it will be 2-2. Both of them. It'll be tied. You need a tiebreaker. I don't really want to sit here and see another match between these two after SummerSlam, but I feel like if Becky Lynch wins, then there has to be a tiebreaker at that point. Because think about it, Lyra would have Halloween Havoc 2023, and she would have Backlash of this year. Becky would have Money in the Bank and SummerSlam of this year. So with it tied at 2 apiece, you need a tiebreaker. So probably at Clash in Paris, that's where you do the ladder match, which I feel like that's probably the match you could do. The ladder match or the whatever type of match you want. But that's only if Becky wins. If Lyra regains this title, she needs something to do. I mean, actually, I have no idea who's lined up to get a shot, but you get but you see where I'm going. So what sounds more likely? Becky Lynch retaining and then them having a tiebreaker, or just Lyra regaining and then that's it. And then Lyra's up 3-1 against Becky. I feel like Becky retains here. I feel like it's going to be a good match. These two have some solid chemistry. They actually have some pretty good chemistry. Their match at Backlash was pretty damn good, and their match at Money in the Bank was pretty solid. So they have good matches together. So we can say that. We can say that much. And of course, that match at Evolution with those two and Bayley was a damn good match itself. So I'm expecting I feel it might be another good match. I just don't know which result I want more. Like, technically, I would want the Becky to retain, and then they'll have a tiebreaker at some point. I would like for that to happen. Actually, that sounds more like that's exactly what's gonna happen. That feels more likely. I can't see Lyra just winning it back and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, as of right now, I got about 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks till SummerSlam. I got Becky retaining. We'll see how I feel once my predictions go through in 2 weeks, but I got Becky retaining. And then they have themselves a tiebreaker match if that happens, and it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah. That's where I'm at right now. I got Becky winning. Yeah, that's how we feeling. But until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support. As always, 2 down, 2 to go. Let's do this. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.